Okay, well, we got Bunty King. What is Bunty King's thing? Well, it's a video called "I Am a Cuck." Let's talk. Alrighty, all right. Let's pull that up. Window capture. Are you gonna work for me? Yep. All right. Let's take a look at the video. I probably won't play the whole thing. It is fairly long, but let's just listen to his story. I think you'll enjoy this.
Hello, my sweet goats, and welcome to another Let's Talk. Listen, I would like you to just ignore the mess in the background. It's very representative of my life in the moment. So, yeah, that's what's going on, and you guys will find out. But before I get into this video, I would like to mention two things. The first thing, in telling you this story, I am not looking for pity points. I'm not looking to for you to fucking feel bad for me. I don't need that. I don't need that. I'm strong. I'm dealing with this. However, I'm going to deal with it. And one of the ways of dealing with it is kind of sharing the story with you, and so that if you are in a situation that is similar to mine, that you could gain.
Apparently, by the way, that situation, as the title implies, is being a cuck. So if you're in a situation, listen up, chat. If you're a cuck in a situation of being a cuck, Bunty has got he's got some advice for you, sweet goats.
Some insight from it, and that you can understand what to do, because a part of me feels very responsible for you guys, because I do have a certain level of influence, and I would like to use that in a positive manner. So there we go. That's one thing. The second thing is that this is about my ex-girlfriend, and it's not a way to get back at her, and I'm not going to be using her name. And if you do know her name, please do not write her name in the comments. I would really appreciate that. If you are one of my friends,
Yeah, chat. Don't write her name in the disabled comments. He'd really hate that.
in real life, and you're watching this, which I doubt is the case, because my friends in real life do not watch me online, do not think of her as a bad person, because she isn't. She's one of the most beautiful people I've ever met, and even now I'm very much in love with her. And if she called me right after I uploaded this video,
Yeah, I see you, chat. People are saying it's low. It was low on Ralph's stream. I've turned it up as much as I can now in OBS. The video is maxed out. Hopefully it's better.
and said, please take me back, I would take her back in a second. And that's also another reason why I don't want to say her name, because I don't want you guys running her name through the mud after that, if that were to happen, which I don't think is going to happen, honestly. Not for me, but because of her. I just don't think that she loves me as much as she said she did. So essentially, this is what it comes down to, right? In June, I got messaged by a girl, currently my ex-girlfriend, and she said, "I think you're really hot and funny." And it was really interesting, because we were kind of having like a little bit of a back and forth on social media, on Facebook, and at the time, and I was like, holy shit! I was amazed, because for me, I had a crush on her for a long time, and not like an active crush on her where I would like reach out to her regularly. Like, I was only talking to her again, like I said, in June, like when VidCon happened, I was talking to her, and it was very recent that I had started talking to her, and for the most part, for like the majority of the time, like I left her alone, because she lived in a different city. She lived in Toronto, I live in Montreal, and I was like, fuck it.
You know, it's one of those long-distance emotional connections. So he meets a girl. There's a bit of a gap. They talk on social media, meet up at VidCon. Let's see how this romantic relationship blossomed into cuckdom.
So when she messaged me, I was like, holy shit, I gotta capitalize on this, because I fucking have a crush on this girl. It'd be amazing. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be in Toronto soon, which I didn't need to be, but I was like, let's go for a walk. And so then that began that was the beginning of a beautiful relationship, something that was just very liberating, something that was very amazing and just wonderful. And she unlocked something in me that I didn't even know I had anymore. I thought it was buried.
It was buried deep inside. She unlocked in me my lust to prep the bull. I knew it was there. It was deep down. But when I met this girl, I knew my duty was to start prepping bulls.
So deep, because of all the anxiety I've been carrying with me my whole life. But she made me realize that I'm this better person, that I'm someone that is able to command an audience, someone that is able to reach for more than whatever I thought was possible. and I'm so thankful for that about her. Like it's really one of the things that makes me that I think about often. And of course, the romance was at an all-time high.
Yeah, just take that in, right? Okay, this guy made a video talking about how he got cucked, and he's thanking the girl in the first 3 minutes. I want to thank her for that. I want to thank the girl that turned me into a cuck and just say, bravo, well done, nicely done. Thank you so much for the honor, milady.
But she always had this thing that was holding her back. There was something, like, and in this, and she would say it was her depression or anxiety, and I understood that because I have anxiety, and I a form of anxiety, and I know how to deal with it. I'm by no means the most anxious person, but I do have it, and sometimes it is a little bit overwhelming. But for the most part, because I'm a strong-willed individual, I I can get past it. So I was strong for both of us, and I was like, it's all good. It's not a big deal. Like she would just have these moments where she would like get quiet, and that was okay. I didn't think much of it because I don't think anything of it because I think that when a girl is dating me, I don't think that there is any possibility of any other guy being involved or anybody else being involved. I just do not think that's possible. I just don't see it as a possibility because I provide so much more than the average boyfriend. I just do. It's just in my nature. It's just the way it is. I don't do it because I feel like that's what they want. I do it because that's just how I am.
I'm a nice guy, milady. I will be your best friend. We'll talk about emotions on the couch every night. I'll be there for you as a shoulder to cry. Do you see where this is going, Chad? He doesn't believe a woman would cheat on him because he's such a nice guy. We all know where this is going. I mean, the title gives it away. But let's hear the fun story.
So December comes and she breaks up with me, and she tells me it's because she's really depressed. She doesn't know what she's doing with her life. She's so fucked up. She's just like, I'm just so screwed up about my life, and that's it. And I was like, well, that's fucking crazy. I didn't want to hold her back, but at the same time, I was like, what are you doing? Like, we're so good together. What are you doing? She's like, I'm not there right now. I'm just not here. I can't do it. I like need to fix myself. I can't bring you down. And so I left her alone for like a month and a half. We didn't talk really. And then we started talking again towards the end of January. And that's when she revealed something very huge to me. And that was the fact that she was in a relationship the whole time. She's been caught in a loveless relationship. She doesn't.
And that's when she revealed to me that I am a cuck. That's when she revealed to me that she's been fucking the neighbors. And that's when she revealed to me that being there as emotional support doesn't override the need for a good dicking. That's when she revealed to me that I wasn't the perfect boyfriend that I thought I was. Oh, 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 what are you? Why would you make this video? Why would you make a 13-minute video on the internet telling people that your girlfriend fucked another dude? What are you, Maddox? Why are you doing this?
Love the guy. She doesn't feel anything for him, supposedly. She loves me more, supposedly. She thinks I'm the best, that he doesn't hold up a candle to me, supposedly. And I'm saying supposedly because even after she told me, this is the kind of guy I am. This is how much I loved her. I said, it's okay, baby. Don't worry.
It's okay, baby. Don't worry. Sure, every time I kiss your lips, I can taste his cock. Sure, you walk funny when you go get back from a girls' night out, quote unquote. Sure, you don't do those sexual things with me that you do with him. It's okay, baby. Don't worry. Bunty King is here for you, and he loves you so very much.
About it. I understood why you didn't tell me. I understood why you hid this from me. I'm sorry that you had to feel this way. I'm sorry that you were so anxious. I'll.
He's fucking apologizing to the girl that's fucking another guy. He's made a video talking about how some whore cheated on him. And instead of saying, boy, this chick's a bitch. Boy, she broke my trust. What an awful fucking person she is. He is told not only has he thanked her twice now, he was okay with it. It's all copacetic. Bunty King's cool with it, yo. He's down with the hip shit. You can fuck all the guys you want, baby. He's here for you. He'll hold your hand while you're getting railed. That's the kind of guy Bunty is.
I'll go through this with you. I just want you. I want you at the end of this. I just want you. I want I don't need you. I want you. I think that we can be valuable together. I think that we can achieve things together. I want to bring you to things like VidCon. I want you to introduce you to YouTubers. I want to introduce
Who fucking says that? No wonder she's fucking other guys. Baby, listen. I know that Jamal has a 42-inch penis. And I know that he makes you come so hard that you have eye damage now from your eyes rolling in the back of your head. But here's what I'm going to do for you. Here's what Bunty's going to do for you that Big Dick Jamal can't. I'm going to take you to VidCon. I'm going to introduce you to a hip cat by the name of Mundane Matt. Now, don't worry, I'll protect you. All right, just a few warnings before we get there. If you see him holding a knife, run for your fucking life. And if you run into Andy Worski, make sure there's no white shit under his nose, because crazy shit's about to happen. But I'm going to bring you to VidCon, baby. I'm going to introduce you to all the YouTubers with 80,000 subscribers. How's that sound? Is that better? Is that better than that 42-inch penis? No? No, it's not? Okay.
you to this new form of media that's coming up. I want to get you in. I want you at my side. I want you as my queen. That's what I want.
I want to make you my queen? Who says this shit? Who says this shit? There's being romantic and poetic, and then there's just being awful. There's just being awful, Bunty. Why would you tell some whore that cheated on you that you want to make her your fucking queen?
So I was like, so that's why I said that to her right after she said it. It wasn't like I didn't even need time to think about it. I said, no, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I love you. Let's do this. And she was like, I'm on board. And then a week passes by, and suddenly she's not on board. Suddenly she's thinking, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I should commit to you. I can't commit to you. I can't fucking commit to you. What? Why can't you commit to me? And it's not like, okay, I get it, because she feels like she's really fucked up about the whole situation. She feels terrible about herself. She feels terrible about the fact that she lied to me. She lied to this person who she perceives as super pure. And I was like, listen, I don't give.
Pro tip for all the listeners out there: she doesn't feel terrible at all. If you're in a relationship with a woman and she's fucking other guys, and then she tells you that she's fucking other guys, and you don't smack her, or if she tells you that she's fucking other guys and you don't call her a whore and walk away, if she tells you she's fucking other guys and you say you want to make her your queen, and then she tells you, I feel bad about it. She doesn't feel bad about it. She is a whore. She's a fucking filthy whore.
Oh, fuck, I forgave you about that. Doesn't even matter. I wasn't even thinking about that. Why are you telling me that you can't commit to me? And then I really started to think about it. I'm like, why can't you commit to me? And the reality is that at the end of the day, at the end of the fucking day, while she was with me, she was with someone else. And while she was with this other person, she let that other person feel like everything was okay.
I wonder if like the thought has ever come to Bunty King, like when he's sitting there thinking about this relationship, if the thought ever crossed his mind that her and this other guy, right, that maybe they thought it was funny, that maybe she told him, hey, there's this dude called Bunty King who's a YouTuber, and he thinks I love him. So let's see how fucked up I can make him. Do you think they laughed about it when she told him the story about how you asked to make her a fucking queen? How she told you she was getting dicked by this other dude? Do you think the other dude laughed as you were groveling at her feet to keep her? Oh, I'm sure there were a lot of laughs between them.
And once again, this isn't because she is a bad person. This is because she is a person who is deeply flawed and has issues.
Bunty, she is a horrible person. This is the definition of a bad person. She's a terrible person. Why are you apologizing and thanking her?
That she needs to deal with. And if she is watching, it would be really appreciative if she actually dealt with them. And one of the things that she could do, and this is just a suggestion that I've suggested to her before, is move past this other guy and replace him with me. And it's not like I'm saying like, oh, I just want to replace.
Oh my God. You know, if you've ever been on an image board, there's like an image macro. There are a couple image macros where they make fun of the nice guy. And he is the nice guy. He is that image. She's fucking another dude. And he thinks if he's nice enough, she'll leave him and come be with her. And he wants to replace the other guy. Obviously, the other guy is better in bed, Bunty. She must. It must be like a fire hydrant exploded between her fucking legs when he whips his dick out. Because she's with him. She's not with you. I don't think being nice and emotional is what she's looking for.
Something someone else, and maybe she'll do it to me down the line. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think that she just needed someone like me in her life. I'm being an idiot. I'm being a total idiot.
Yeah, it hit him right there. That's the moment where he thought about it. That's the moment where reality slipped in just for a second. And he's like, holy shit, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I 8 minutes into a 13-minute video thanking the woman that fucked another guy?
Anyway, the end of the day, what happened was that I was like, listen, if you're not going to commit to me, if you're going to say that you are having trouble committing to me, in light of everything that I've offered, in light of the fact that I forgave you without holding against you, don't hold it against you, I just want you to love me, and you still have an issue with that, then that for me that made me feel like the side guy. I felt like the side guy. I didn't feel like a guy that was worth fully committing to.
Motherfucker, you're not even the diagonal guy. You're the guy in another city guy. You're the guy she talks to on Twitter guy. You're the guy that she asked to buy her dinner because she's tired after fucking her boyfriend guy. You are not the side guy. You are the diagonal guy.
Because the other guy apparently is worth fully committing to be involved with regularly, on the regular, day in and day out, get to see each other on the weekend, go to grocery shopping, go to the fucking movies, go to family dinners. That guy is worth it. But not me. I'm just the guy that gives a good fuck and eats good pussy. That's pretty much what I am.
Boy, has anybody ever lied that hard in their life. Let's do a thought experiment. There are two gentlemen, and there is a young thought. Now, who is the young thought going to be with? Is she going to go with the guy that gives her the best sex? Probably. So, who is she with? Is she with Bunty or the other guy? Well, she's with the other guy. So, I guess Bunty isn't a great fuck, and he doesn't eat good pussy. Because if that were even remotely true, the other guy would be the diagonal guy, and Bunty would never have made this fucking video.
That's what I feel like. And of course she tells me, no, it's not the case, it's not the case, it's not the case. Whatever. There's one thing.
Wait a minute, did he slip up there? Okay, wait. He said, I'm a good fuck and I eat good pussy, and then he follows that up by her saying, no, that's not the case. Let me see if I misheard this.
That gives a good fuck and eats good pussy. That's pretty much what I am. That's what I feel like. And of course she tells me, no, it's not the case, it's not the case, it's not the case.
Somebody needs to clip that. I think she was honest with him for a minute. He tells her, but I'm a great fuck and I eat good pussy. And she responds saying, no, that is not the case. Not the case. Not the case.
Whatever. There's one thing is the case. You're a deeply flawed person. So fix it. And it's kind of rude for you to get me involved and then for me to be on board and then you just push me aside like, no, I can't be committed to you. Hold on while I fucking call this other loser. Fuck that shit. I'm sorry I'm angry right now and it's all coming out because I'm talking about it and I really I'm being real with you guys and I do apologize. And once again, if you are watching, please, I'm not super angry with you. I'm just fucking pissed off at the situation. Guys, I gotta say something, alright? Now, one thing I'm gonna say is that when you're in a situation like the one I'm in, you have to know your self-worth, okay? And my self-worth is quite fucking high.
That's why I made a 13-minute video on YouTube telling people the horrible story of how my girlfriend fucked another dude and told me I was a bad fuck. That's what you should do. Hey, chat, if your girlfriend fucks another guy, make a YouTube video about it. And then just wreck yourself by telling everybody how bad a fuck you are.
I think I'm fucking amazing, alright? And any girl would be lucky to have me. I'm not saying I'm God's gift to women. I'm just saying that if that relationship is happening, if there's a relationship involved, or she's open to dating me and I'm open to dating her, that girl is fucking lucky, alright? And I'm lucky too, because at the end of the day, hey man, good partners are hard to come by. But they're fucking lucky. There's no doubt in my mind that they're lucky because I bring something that's completely different. My friends have said this about me. They just know me as a person that's been more open.
I'm going to throw out a good old fashioned usury term. Some, a little economics on you. There's a saying: you don't throw good money after bad money. It's disastrous, and that applies to relationships. Bunty, if you're with a girl and she cheats on you and treats you like a cuck, don't throw good, don't throw good money after bad money. You've already invested into the relationship and it turned out disastrously. Don't follow that up by begging her to take you back so you can make her your queen. If you actually had self-worth and you were confident in that self-worth, you would tell her she's a bitch because she is a bitch, and you would find another girl that's not a cheating whore. Just a little Jimbo advice for everybody out there.
And more forward, more real with people than anybody else. We live in a world where people hide behind social media with these fucking nice stories like, I got married yesterday. Oh, I bought a fucking dog. Oh, everything's okay in my fucking life. Sick. Not really. Everything's falling apart. I'm the one that's going to be real and tell you that, holy shit, things aren't really that good, or things are really amazing in this aspect. That's what I do. So I'm just letting you know, if you were in a situation such as mine, know your self-worth and get the fuck out. And listen, at the same time, you don't need to close yourself off to that person, because I would, at any point, take her back. If she...
Oh, that is so fucking pathetic. That hurts. That physically hurts to hear him say that. I know how much my self-worth is. I'm a great guy. Any woman be lucky to have me. And that cheating whore, I'd take her back in an instant. I would make her my queen. I would fan her with palm leaves. I would oil up her back. I would suck the shit out of her ass. What are you doing? What sort of man makes a video like this? Who advised you that this was a good idea? Was there some idiot out there, some YouTube manager that said, hey, Bunty, you're an influencer now. Hit him with a heartbreaking story. I hope you have that excuse. Because this is fucking sad. Don't do this. If somebody cheats, it doesn't even matter. Anybody, if you're a chick or a guy, it doesn't matter. If you're in a fucking relationship and somebody cheats on you, that's it, done. Cut it off, move the fuck on. Don't make a video begging to have them back. And then follow it up by talking about how much self-worth and respect you have for yourself. And allow yourself to get cucked twice. What the fuck are you doing, Bunty?
Wanted to fully commit to me and be like, listen, I am with you. I'm sorry, I'm with you, it's all good, let's forget about this. I'll be like, cool, let's forget about it, let's continue our life, and let's just fucking watch Netflix together and go on dates, and I'll eat your pussy whenever I can. Whenever I want, which is pretty much all the time, by the way. It was all the time.
How bad was he at eating pussy? Can we talk about that for a minute? I think that needs to be talked about, right, chat? To the guys out there that eat pussy, to the chicks out there that get eaten out, since he's broached the subject. If he was really the world's most phenomenal pussy eater, if he was like muff diving champion of 2017, if he was the pussy eating champion, if this was the muff diver of 2017, like I said, I'm pretty fairly fucking certain that she wouldn't have left him. I'm just gonna put that out there.
All the time. Like, I would have done it anytime, didn't matter. So, know your worth. Know your worth, okay? And this goes for being, if you're a girl or a guy, know your worth if you're in a situation such as mine. And if you are if you're a person that's in a situation such as hers, please end it with the other person. I'm saying the other person that you're involved with before getting into something with another person. You don't want to hurt that other person who could potentially change your life for the better by staying with one person out of fear. You don't stay with someone because you're not in love with them. Just to put in context, by the way, I was involved with a girl, all right, who couldn't have kids. She couldn't have kids. Physically.
So, the perfect woman, right? I was involved with a girl who I could bareback whenever I wanted and never had to worry about her getting pregnant. So, the perfect woman is what he's saying.
Could not have kids because of issues with her ovaries. This was something I went into knowing. But it grew on me, and it grew on me, and it grew on me, and it made me feel really bad because I want kids of my own. I want to be a fucking dad. I want to have daughters. That's what I want. My own kids. So I had to end it with her. And it was the hardest thing ever because I cared about her. She was great. We had a great emotional chemistry. and she was intellectually there as well. But there was something about it that was bothering me, and there wasn't room for that. I couldn't have room for that, and I knew that there was someone who could maybe treated her better, so I ended it with her. I didn't keep dating her and then have a fucking side girl. I didn't do that. I ended it with her. And I would end it with anyone, by the way, who wasn't making me happy. I'm not in there to be happy. And in a lot of ways, I ended it. I stopped talking to her. I said, all right, I'm done. Because I'm talking about my current ex-girlfriend. I said, I'm done because you're fucking, you can't commit to me. What am I doing there? What the fuck is that? Anyway, that's it. That's it. That's all I really wanted to say. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this out there. I don't care what it does. I guess I'm a fucking cuck because at the same time she was cucking this guy with me, and then she was also cucking me emotionally because she's still fucking there in this other relationship because I'm thinking, oh, she's just with me. I'm a cuck.
No, I don't think the bull's getting cucked, Bunty. I think you're getting cucked. You're the cuck. I mean, you're correct on that. That's a good assessment, Bunty. Oh, God, that is a painful fucking video to watch. Let me pull this off here.